Hello! So, this is what we've got currently. This is the plaza. Well, this will be the plaza. This is what we've got to try and rectify. So we've got this little area here, and loads of snackage that I put on. And then we've got the little viewing binoculars here as well. Initially it was to look at the mushroom forest I had, because it was supposed to be it was the cool little theme actually. It was supposed to be almost like a Deadly Gardens, so it was just full of mushrooms, just overlooking the cliffs with mushrooms. But then I decided to put Lucky's home there, and it didn't quite make sense anymore. So instead, we're going to rectify this little area. We've also got, so I'm going to need to pick all of this up, but we'll also have this area as well. So I want to put a pagoda over here, and I'm just going to include this little section too, so we'll expand this out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep watching, let me know what you think as it goes. So to start I had to actually pick everything up off the ground, because I just sort of placed all of the items that I thought that I might end up using just on there to check the colours, and see if it all actually sort of worked together, if I liked it, basically. So the paving space that you see, I never expanded it or did anything with it at all. Like, I didn't change it, didn't do anything except for add the plant borders that I made. I've always wondered why, when people are making these build videos, that they use the tile laying thing when putting designs down, rather than just sort of using display on ground thing, because it's always so much quicker when you do it that way. The reason why is because it's quicker when you're in a tiny little bit of space and you're just doing like a cute edge thing, but not at all when you've got like a massive amount of area. So now I know, I've learnt my lesson. The inspiration for this build spawned from those pier fairgrounds you see in beach cities, like Brighton Palace Pier for instance. I'm sure it's got to be a thing in America. They'd always put like rides right on the very edge of the pier, and up quite high as well, obviously, because a lot of them are like hype rides. Anyway, and this is what I really wanted to do. I really wanted to create that feeling when you're right on the very edge, so it feels extra butterfly-y in your stomach. If I had a small roller coaster alternative, I would have definitely used that. The inspiration was Brighton Pier and also Zoo Tycoon. Any of those tycoon games where you'd have to make those little, well, you would have to make. You had to make those little like snack food break toy ride areas to fleece the visitors out of millions, but also to make sure they weren't just perpetually sad and miserable because they needed to eat food and to be happy, apparently, because that makes sense, that's how the world works. I realised I'd be unable to get across on my little jumpy jumps around, so I needed to do some terraforming, which led to quite the extensive terraforming situation, which I then ended up removing a lot of anyway, never mind. Terraforming had to happen. I contemplated getting the manhole cover to be the right way up for point of view, but it was too much work and I couldn't be bothered. As you can see, I've put my leafy border around the cobblestone, and it just softens the edge between the grass and the stone, and even though the upper level uses a different path, the edging links the two areas together, and invariably the rest of my little island as well. It's all thanks to Toby Morieko, or Toby Moriko, on Twitter. Their design, their pathing design, I loved so much with the leaves on, that I needed to make an edge design that worked with their leaves. That basically was their leaves, just sort of smooshed into the shapes that I needed. I returned the binoculars to their rightful place, with railings of course, because safety. Initially I thought the merry-go-round would work, but it doesn't have that openness that the Ferris wheel has, and filled the space too clunkily, so it was swapped out for the teacup ride. Everybody loves a teacup ride and feeling vaguely nauseous, right? To the lower level! What grand ground floor designs we have in store. Literally, just more. Toby Moriko. Thank you, friend. Ah, brown street lamp. The clash between the telescopes. Ugh. But in the meantime, let's flesh out the placements of everything else and actually finish placing pathing. I need the train, I want the train, and I do eventually figure out where to put the train. But before then, there are many iterations. Many, many lives. So I wanted to put down the pathing as if it was actually where people would have walked, which is why I kept placing items and then picking them up again. But it doesn't work, and I end up just futzing a lot. A lot. Is it worth putting the designs underneath? Yes, because I know they're there. And now so do you. How much better is the black street lamp? Just yes. Once I've got the majority of the construction and layout, the test is the rest of the items, and trying to work around the confines of the squared perspective. I wanted the plaza to feel warm and inviting, which to me means including all the different like snacky aspects and the games, and the arch and the clock tower, the train, but making sure I wasn't using these items as frame decorations, or more specifically as just frame decorations, like just pretty images that didn't have any purpose or function. Like I wanted them to make sense. Just because I end up thinking about how ridiculous it would be to be on this plaza, on this island, and if you were to face like the camera to turn around if you could, and only see the back of carts when you're on like the main area of a plaza, to be able to see nothing interactive, it would be ridiculous. So I can't have the fortune cookie cart with its back to walkable pathway, because no. Who would design something like that? My brain refuses to allow it, so I just can't actually live. I can't imagine it. No, it's not even that. It's like I can conceptualize it and I hate it. So I have to resolve it. I want to be able to see the items and interact with them. For me, I need an island to be usable. Having to skirt around things is incredibly irritating. So there needs to be usable, livable space. To be honest, I think by nature of this game you can't not think about yourself being in the space and interacting with it, because you are, even if it is just like a little avatar person you've created. I paused my recording and then forgot to restart it, so basically all I did was I just put down the green pathing, the balloon cart and the popcorn stand. And it was just a lot of me faffing about and time traveling and forgetting things to take to Cyrus so he'd fix stuff. Yeah, it was, just a mess. I had such issues with the bridge because it's been so long since I placed one, and I kept trying to put items down on these awkward spaces that are just there staring at you, like blindly, that are still within the confines of the bridge. Like, I think that's why I put flowers there before, because they work. But I just, yeah, it was driving me insane. But I do end up, like, fixing it. See, forever trying to fill that damn space in. Oh, this is the final little area. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. Dunno, it's just more pathing, dude. That's like all I've done. And being confused about how to put paths down. Oh man. I love this path so much. And the cute little bench. I like the gold and green. I don't think you see that combination very often. It's really pretty. And then bam, instantly a dream. Look, see? See? Trying to fill that space. But then I move over the two things and it just works so nicely. And it like stops it looking awkward, which I'm delighted with. As I'm sure you can agree. There we go. That's the full build. It's cute. I'm really happy with it. Obviously it's really cohesive because of the like all the plaza items, and it was just so enjoyable to use, to have so many items that are just available. And the staring reaction is perfect for up here. But yeah, look, there we go. All done. And here we've got a wee bit of first person perspective, a little walk through, because I thought that might be quite cute. How delightful are all these little items so close? It's just cool. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you could leave me a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you like it even more, maybe. Thanks so much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed this one as well. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'll see you around. Cheers, pals. Bye.